Aquarius, so I'm doing your love reading for the month of July 2025. As always, please only take the messages that you know are meant for you and leave what isn't yours for another Aquarius to enjoy, okay? Right, so your first card out, Twin Flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So there's a possible twin flame type situation here that's going on for someone. I fully appreciate, listen, not everybody does subscribe to the twin flame dynamic, and that's absolutely fine, okay? Listen, we all have our own beliefs and all the rest of it, okay? So if you don't subscribe, that's not a problem at all. It just is what it is. For somebody, there is a twin flame type connection here that this entire situation involves. Now, attraction has come out squiffy, which indicates that it could be like an unrequited love situation with an individual who you suspect is your twin flame or vice versa, okay? So again, take it as it resonates. Right, so with the attraction coming out squiffy, as I said, there's a situation here where one person within this dynamic, either you or them, feels quite unseen at this moment, okay? You've got charisma as the strongest energy at the bottom of the deck. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So someone is very, very charming, very charismatic, really good with their words, able to hold a conversation with basically anybody. You've also got abundance, and that one's come out squiffy as well, with hideaway. Make time to be with your person, create your own special hideaway. So that's kind of like the hermit type energy. Okay, so there's denial. There's definitely denial that's going on. Someone is not wanting to face this connection because I feel, due to its intensity, it's almost like someone is deliberately trying to ignore their feelings, pretending like their feelings don't exist. And again, that's why your abundance has come out squiffy. See, normally that's a beautiful card, right? It says open your heart to receive the abundant love that the universe has to offer. That's a closed off energy, right? In its current orientation, it's closed off. And it's really unusual because someone has shut down on an emotional level where normally they're really emotionally balanced. They're good with emotional vulnerability and sharing and all of that good stuff. When it comes down to this connection specifically, though, they run away and hide. Okay, so again, that could be your energy or the person that you're dealing with. Just take it as it resonates. So let's get more on this message. Can you tell us more about Aquarius's love situation, please, for July 2025? Aquarius's love situation. What's going on here for Aquarius? Okay. Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Swords. Interesting. 2 8s. 2 8s indicate that there are surprises right around the corner, Aquarius. Normally positive surprises, okay? I do feel with this combination that someone's changed their mind. Someone has definitely had a lot of time to think this connection through, to process how they feel about this connection. I feel also with the Hierophant, there's a strong message of teachers learning and students coming through with this. So it's possible that somebody has been forced to do a lot of research about twin flame connections, right? they've realized actually a lot of what other people are saying here on like forums and on YouTube and stuff like that, the dots line up. Things start to make a lot more sense here to whoever this is that has done a lot of research into those types of connections, right? Hopefully, whoever has been doing this research has been staying far, far away from certain individuals who are using the twin flame dynamics as an excuse to create cults and stuff. You know exactly who I'm talking about there. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Hopefully, whoever this is, they've been staying far, far away from that sort of cult side of things, right? Hopefully someone's been smart. I do feel strongly that, yes, someone has been smart about where they've been getting their knowledge and their information from. It has, even though this Eight of Swords is in the upright position, I feel that this is energy that someone's breaking free from actively right now. Okay, I feel like, yes, someone has been stuck in their head. They have felt like that they don't have enough knowledge or information, probably even felt like they've been going crazy or something like that. They're breaking free slowly but surely from this Eight of Swords, okay? Because it looks like this individual here is starting to take the very first tiny little step forward here. Okay, can you see that? And it's just the way that this energy feels. It feels like those restrictions are being alleviated here. And again, purely because it's also with the Eight of Wands. Okay, so two eights very close to each other indicate beautiful surprises, happy surprises. Something's about to start moving. Okay, where in the recent past, it's just been stagnant. It's just been stuck. Okay, so can you tell us more about this energy for Aquarius love situation, please? What's this Eight of Swords? Can you clarify? Thank you. Yeah, the Page of Wands, you see. So the Page of Wands is a very adventurous energy, very excitable. And again, in this deck, with all their cards, that's like information. Someone's now got the information that they felt like they were missing. And because now they've got that information, because now they've received some, it feels like validation here from others, especially with like the sun and the crescent moon, it feels like validation and confirmation that, yeah, someone is feeling more optimistic now about the direction to take, to do with this very possible twin flame situation. Right, so can you tell us more about this individual who is in Aquarius's energy in the context of love and romance, please? Who is this other person that is in Aquarius's energy, please? In love and romance. Oh, okay. So the funny thing that happened there with the deck, I don't know if you would have noticed, Aquarius, the deck was being a bit funny. It was being a bit awkward with me. So then you get the Tower that came out in the reversed position. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. You've also got Taurus and Gemini here as well. Heavy Taurus, heavy Aries for certain. The Tower in reverse is whoever's in your energy right now, Aquarius, they're not wanting to inflame the situation. It's almost like they're telling me, I don't want to deal with it. And again, with the way that the deck handled, it's almost like the cards didn't quite want to come out. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, Aquarius, they're doing their best to try and keep their secrets, if you will. They don't want you to know. Okay, they don't want you to know what's been going on. They don't want you to know what they've been going through. okay? They want to keep these things away from you, and I suspect that the reason for that is because of these two energies here and the way that they came out. They don't want you to think that they completely doolally, that they've completely lost the plot, okay? Because again, going back to that whole twin flame cult thing, and you know what, the group that I'm thinking of isn't the only group that's doing that. There are so many of them out there. This individual has now become massively paranoid, if you will, purely because of people like them who take it to the extreme, right? They don't want to be associated with that. And yeah, that's completely understandable. Nobody wants to really be associated with that sort of bullshit, right? So that's why you've got attraction and abundance coming out with the Tower in reverse, because whoever this person is, Aquarius, they know enough about what's going on within the spiritual community to know when to stay quiet about certain things, basically. Because, again, you know how extremist people work, how they think, right? On both sides of the table, and that's pretty much exactly what you've got going on here, Aquarius. This individual does not want you to think of them in that kind of way, that they are dealing with any sort of cult bullshit, right? Now, with the Tower reversed, that's avoiding the issue. Okay. So I do feel that this individual's quite possibly avoiding you because they're not ready to have this conversation yet. You see what I mean? The Ten of Swords, yeah. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Six of Wands, and the King of Swords. Yeah, because they know that you're a very logical individual. Right, very smart individual. The thing is, I get the impression that something's not working out for them as well, Aquarius. I do get that strong impression. It's these here, the Tower reversed with the Ten of Swords. Right. They're definitely avoiding you, avoiding the conversation and the situation, but then feeling like they have possibly sabotaged this because they refuse to speak on how they feel, even though they know that how they feel is true, how they feel is real, right? Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. I mean, at least there's something growing, at least there's something evolving. Okay, there's a progression of sorts. It might be very, very slow progression, but it's still a step forward, even if it's just 1 foot forward, right? That's the Two to the Three of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, this individual is coming to terms with the fact that actually, this is a strange connection. It's a very unusual one. It could well be, Aquarius, maybe you tried to tell this person that that's what this connection was. They probably thought you were cray-cray, and then they've had some time to sort of process everything, do their own research. Do you know what I mean? It's like classic runner-chaser, and then the tables have turned, right? And that's why the energy's awkward, because the tables have turned. So the one that you were certain, that there's something a bit freaky going on with this connection. I think it's a twin flame. You tried to tell them. They've gone, nah, shut you down straight away. Okay, Tower reverse, Ten of Swords, shut you down straight away. And then some time has passed. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. So you might well receive a message from this individual, Aquarius. Okay, because I'm getting a very humble vibe that's coming off of these 3 cards here. Okay, so they have been humbled. They have realized, yeah, there was truth to what Aquarius was trying to tell me. I mean, you might not have told them straight out. You might have dropped like heavy hints or something like that. Okay, again, just take it as it resonates. But like, seriously, you've got a huge leap here, right? So you're going a little bit of progress here, the 2 to the 3 of Pentacles, to then a huge leap forward, the 3 of Wands to the 6 of Wands, right? That's like baby step, much bigger step. Okay. So, yeah, it's really, really interesting how this dynamic is playing out. Okay, so what is this person's current energy towards you then, Aquarius? What is this person's current energy? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune reversed. These ones are all squiffy. Look, Page of Wands and the 2 of Cups, and they've both come out squiffy with a Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this person's energy towards you, they genuinely feel like they fucked up. Okay, with this being in reverse. They feel like they've missed out on their chance, on their opportunity. They feel like that door is now closed. So again, that's probably why they're hiding away. That's probably why they're not speaking to you. Okay, or if you do still see this person face to face, they're probably being really awkward with you or around you. Okay, because they, even though they know the truth now, they're acting really awkward about it. So they have been humbled, but not quite humbled enough. Okay. So, yeah, there is a bit of resentment that they carry towards themselves for having not listened to you sooner, or for having not picked up the hint a lot sooner than what they actually did. Okay. So, yeah. Like I said, if you still have to see this person face to face, they are probably going to be really awkward with you. But again, it's not because of you. It's because of their own realizations of, oh, okay, yeah, Aquarius tried to tell me this and I didn't listen. I was too arrogant. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. Okay. It's not that uncommon to have that happen within this type of dynamic. Okay, it really isn't that uncommon at all. Right, so what actions will this person take towards you then, if any? What actions will this individual take towards Aquarius, please? Whoa, man, the way this deck is handling today for your reading, Aquarius, is absolutely insane. What actions will they take towards you? The 10 of Cups. Okay, so at some point, and I don't know when that'll be, Aquarius, and you can't really put dates to readings anyway, because tarot readings, they're all technically timeless. Okay. Yes, I say that this read is for the month of July. That's just the month that I'm recording and uploading your reading, right? At some point, this individual, they are going to make tracks towards you with good intentions in their heart. Okay, look, if you don't believe me, you've got another 10, the 10 of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, how you've got 3 10s in your read, which is absolutely beautiful. It really is. Because it indicates problems are being resolved, and they're being resolved a bit quicker than what you thought they would be. Okay. There's a lot of old chapters here that are closing out for good reason. Okay. There's this sense of completion, a sense of overwhelming happiness here with the 2 apex cards coming out back to back as their actions towards you. Like, if ever you wanted to know what someone's intentions are towards you and you're getting these 2 cards, I'd say you've got no issues at all trusting that person. Like, none whatsoever. Because that's a happy home, a happy family. That's a sense of inner fulfillment that is then shared with others. Okay, it's like pets, babies, children, house, home. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is building a legacy together, right? It's everything that everyone is working towards in their life. And you've got it right here with these 2 tens. As someone's actions towards you, as their intentions towards you. That's absolutely incredible. Okay, so how is this likely going to play out between Aquarius and this person, please? How is this likely going to play out? Thank you. The 7 of Cups. So, at the moment, everything's still hypothetical. Okay, and it's going to remain hypothetical, I would say, for another couple of months before you start to see any sort of real change or shifts happening to this particular connection. But it will abso-friggin-lutely happen. Okay. How else is this likely going to play out for Aquarius and their person, please? Thank you. The Knight of Cups, I told you. I told you. How this is likely going to play out? Your person will choose love. Your person will choose you. And you'll notice how I changed up the language that I used, because I started saying this person in your energy, and then I went from that to your person. Okay? They will choose you. Yeah. More confirmation. The Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Making a beeline for you. Feeling very empowered. Feeling very passionate about it. Actually doing something now about their feelings for you that they've been avoiding for the longest time. Okay. Right, what else can you tell us for Aquarius dealing with this situation, please? What else can you tell us for, thank you. House. So that's like I would say that would be like the 10 of Pentacles. That's coming out again. What else can you tell us for Aquarius? Oh, the contract, the document, and that one came out squiffy. Interesting. Maybe this individual is dealing with something legal to do with the house, yeah. Message of concern. It is that they're dealing with something legal to do with a house, or to do with property, or to do with their business if they're a business owner. Okay, they're dealing with a legal situation which at the moment doesn't seem to be going quite their way. Right, they're receiving some kind of bad news here to do with a house, a home, or some kind of property or land. Okay, something's fallen through, right? It's fallen through. I don't know the specifics of that one. Okay, the moon at the bottom of the deck. So in this deck, the moon is all about how other people see you, or how other people see your person, depending on how the message resonates. There is an energy of being unfortunate. Right, let's take a closer look at that then. What's this message about being unfortunate? How other people see someone going through a lot of it's misfortune. What's this message? Magnifying glass. They didn't do their research. They didn't do their due diligence. False person. Okay. So either you or your person is currently dealing with an individual who is a trickster, who is a user, who is a backstabber. Either you or your person is dealing with a legal situation to do with entrapment. Someone didn't do their due diligence. They didn't research carefully before they got involved with this false person. And now they're having to deal with that. So that's taking up a lot of time. Okay. That's what's consuming someone's time at the moment. Right. What messages does Aquarius's person want to give Aquarius, please? Messages. I'm battling inner demons, yeah, and external ones, I'd argue. Certainly. Okay. Oh, look! 2 for 2. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you both know. If you're getting 2 cards, the exact same out of 2 different decks, it means that now you both know. Now you both know who you both are to each other. So they know. I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. And under there, finances are a problem. Yeah, that's that legal situation that's going on. Definitely. Okay. Right, let's take a look at what it is that you should be focused on. Right, so where is Aquarius's power at the moment? What should Aquarius be focused on? Thank you. Yeah, getting through the challenges. Okay. So your focus needs to be on how you're going to get through these challenges that are right in front of you. Delay or detours are actually beneficial. Revise and rethink, follow the signs, guidance, and test before leveling up, right? So before you ascend, you're going to be put to the test. And I feel you're probably going through some kind of emotional challenges or tests right now. And they're also saying for you to trust in the process, okay? Everything always works out. Yeah, everything's temporary. Like literally everything in life is temporary. So everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. Okay? So have confidence that this is going to work out and that it is going to work out for your betterment. Right, let's get you a healing angel number. What else for Aquarius, please? I have to say, Aquarius, you've had the best love reading out of all of the signs this month. Everyone else's read has been quite a doozy, but yours has been absolutely beautiful. Okay, so your healing angel number is number 16. I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels are asking to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Right, so you're the wisdom seeker, and your angels and your guides are asking for you, Aquarius, for you to share your knowledge with other people so that you can help other people to grow, evolve, and ascend on their own journeys. That's why you've been put on this path that you're currently on. That's why you've been put face to face with a twin flame connection, because everything that you've learned on your own twin flame journey, it is now time for you to share that information with other people out there who are currently lost on their own journey, and they might fall into the hands of the twin flame cults that are out there. Okay, so can you imagine somebody like you comes along and helps them out, you're going to be saving a lot of people at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that's probably the reason why you've been put on your own twin flame journey here, which is quite a noble cause. They say that genuine twin flame connections, they come face to face with each other at that specific moment in their life for very good reasons, and it normally is tied into what your soul purpose is. Okay. Right. Sometimes we need a little magic, and sometimes we just need... Oh, lovely. Sometimes we just need to shit to feel better. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, there's like emotional constipation here that someone's been struggling through. But, I mean, nothing lasts forever, and that includes being constipated, right? So, yeah. Sometimes we need a little magic, and sometimes we just need a shit to feel better. Beautiful. That is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My link is in the description box below. Get in touch with me. I would be absolutely honoured to help you guys out. Yeah, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. These decks, I did forget to mention, these decks are free gifts, right? If you want one of these free gifts, it's going to be 4 winners. 4 winners. Everyone wins a deck who are selected out of the winners. We've got Tarot of the Druids, John Bauer Tarot, Visconti Tarot, and Marcel Tarot in French. This is not sponsored by anybody, okay? These are just decks that I have to have a D-stash out of my own personal collection, right? I have too many decks, not enough space. If any of you guys are wanting to rehome one of these decks, let me know in the comments below which one of these decks you feel a pull towards, and that is going to be your entry into this month's free gift giveaway. This gift giveaway is valid until July 31st, so you guys have got until the end of this month to get your request in. That's it. I can't believe I nearly forgot. I was so engrossed in your reading, Aquarius, that it completely escaped my mind. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.